So this morning I'm waking and finding that someone has been taking my property again, despite the fact that I've said so many times, stop touching me in the night. They actually lifted up my shirt, got into a pouch that's a part of my sweatshirt, and they stole a gray pouch that wasn't quite working, but it was holding some things for me, holding some important things for me. And openly they took other things out of my bag, like cell phones that I had found in trash cans that God led me to find specifically those things. This morning I'm also finding a cord that doesn't belong to me in my tent, which means someone who was in that room at night in the dark dropped something as a specimen of them. But what I did find this morning, again, is that someone has cut my dress pants with a hole right at the crotch. They did that to me once before and I had to throw those pants away. That each time I get a nice pair of gentleman's pants, someone is cutting a hole around the crotch. Is that so my little Peter can peek through and be like you because you can't keep your pants up, I wonder? But the reality is what I have in my pants is belonging to me, not you. What I mean is the things in my pockets also changed. A flashlight that went missing from my overcoat, in other words, my winter coat, came back and was put in my pocket, along with batteries that I had elsewhere, was put in my pocket in a form of abuse. But look at me, I'm in control of you. Now what I think it is a young black child that is sneaking out at night, because yesterday a boy about 8 came up and nodded at me, which I didn't think was great, which meant somebody in his family was listening to some of my audio casts and thinking they were learning. You see, it's the older gentleman that nods at the younger gentleman in men's culture, not the younger gentleman that nods at the older man, unless there's a possibility of equality of some kind. Now, is an 8-year-old boy who's done absolutely nothing in life equal to a gentleman who's done 50 years of life? And the answer is no, not really. To the eyes of God, his soul is important, but he's not as seasoned in life, he's not as experienced in serving his community, he's not in business of any kind, and he's an abuser of me. Why is that right?